Okay. 20% per. So 300% damage, 500% attack speed, give or take? That'd be interesting. Let's see. And yeah, my stats are still at about where they were last time, regardless of the points I put in. Weird. Well, I'm considerably better. I guess actually, no, they're not. They're considerably... they're about where they were last time, because I've enhanced my gear considerably. Yeah. Oh well. I'm level 100. And I'm definitely kicking ass this time. There's a boss that pops up, I believe, at the end of this one. Ow! I should not have said I was kicking ass. They got punchy. Wow. Yeah, I died instantly. Turns out I might actually need that defense more than I thought I did. Yeah, maybe I should have held out for some of this stuff, but not really. Some of these are okay, but not that okay. Let's see. Getting a little tired of that. Let's just switch to some Wander Song. Okay, I think I might switch games soon. I'm losing the script a little bit on this. What do? Keep pumping into that? Let's get to the next time travel. I was thinking of trying to do the pure Chiron build, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. I do miss the branching locations from Great Heroes Beard. Trying to think about what it is, but something about this feels like I'm just constantly pushing up the same tree. Yeah, that guy hits like trucks. Let's see, 3 levels though until I level up though, so that's not so bad. Okay, 2 levels. We're almost done. Yeah, I wonder what would happen if I put this up at like 100 times speed. I wonder, did you ever finish the Shara story in Tangle Deep? Nope. I stopped playing that pretty quickly. Unfortunately, traditional roguelikes, well, certain people are like really interested in those. They never do well for Twitch or YouTube. Hello. I guess this is how you never bottleneck, because you just end up getting better and better fusion gear until you can actually just beat it. But let's see, are you doing speed hacks for this, or is this something you can do in the game? There's a little times 5 speed meter on the top right, so I actually don't need to do speed hacks at all. That was one of my consistent complaints from Great Heroes Beard, that you can only do ×2 speed, and that was not nearly enough. And so I was like, yeah, this is a serious problem. And apparently the developers listened, because they put in ×5, and yeah, it actually feels really good. Yeah, I actually beat the dude. Sweet. It's me the Hercules ring. No. We also get... Oh, shoot. That's really good. The Giant Slayer Skull. We do lose some crit power, but the 10% attack and 10% defense is massive. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, so after this guy is when the game seems to open up a little bit, because you start getting the really good equipment with like 4 stats on them. Oh, that is not actually... We still haven't found an earring or a, one of those. We found an earring a long time ago, but I haven't seen any since. There's not a whole lot of defense from that one. Okay, do we time travel? I want to take a look at the next map. How close are we to the end of this? There's 3 planets left. 3. Well, let's beat the snot out of this guy. So it actually looks like you can fight a fair number of these guys and get a decent amount of enhancement crystals. I do kind of wish once you beat a planet, you could almost just, like, endless mode it, so you just keep farming the same planet over and over and over again. I'm gonna keep working on meditation. Oh, let's take a look at... Oh, strongest man's office. Wow! So, the strongest man, I can't even so much as, like, glimpse. Shit. Alright, let's take a look at Stainless Steel Ride. I'll defeat anyone who stands in my way. Was there no voice acting for that? What is this? Why is... Oh... Bessie? After a few runs, you unlock the ability to make costumes. I am getting inundated by... Well... This is a thing. Death by Snoo Snoo, apparently. Yup. Oh, my hair is getting longer when I go Super Saiyan. I don't think it went down that long a long time ago. Eh, maybe it did. You have questions. I don't have answers for you. I'll be honest. I'm about as lost as you are. Why are we flying towards this island? Why is the devil flying the jet? Why are we getting attacked by endless women? I don't know. I'm gonna go back in time and try and forget these things. Okay, so we get a shit ton of crystals this time around. A decent amount of stats and whatnot. Okay. Well, what do we do? Do we keep going? Or should I switch games? I feel like I should probably switch games, but I could also dick around with some weird other builds. What is this? HP is below 50% increased defense. Oh, that's really freaking good. And there's still 2 more skills. It's tempting. It's really tempting to go with some kind of, like, bizarro... It'd be interesting to try, like, some bizarro Chiron build, but I get the feeling I get wrecked. Fine. Let's do one more run. So let's max out life recovery. And then we want to do... Until we're at about 100. And then I'm just going to go all defense and HP. It's a stupid freaking idea, but I'm going to do it. Let's see. We're going to level his attack speed, so he just goes really fast. Also, I think it's going to be past 500%. It might be like 600-700 or something like that. I don't know. Either way, let's go for a little bit. I'm just going to be... wow, my HP is 10,000 to begin with. Didn't it originally cap out at about 500? I think it did. Alright, let's just go flat. Bonuses. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot of damage. But they certainly don't either. Once we start getting some better equipment, or like a sword for Chiron. This should work really well. And I'm pretty much going to prioritize just flat HP, defense, and stats. Because I don't know if Chiron is affected by attack speed. He should. It'd actually be really nice when previewing gear if it would actually like pull up a stat window of the character and show you what everything does. Wow, this is kind of painful. Yeah, I think we are going to need those speed hacks. Okay. Let's get Chiron a blade. Give me a slightly better weapon. Okay, I got skill points. I'm just gonna make him a speed sword. Fusion ready, get some more things. We're just going to be maximum speed. Gotta go maximum fast. Well, they haven't done more than 10 damage to me, so this is a good sign. I apologize to those of you that wanted to watch this game. Instead, we will watch this guy wiggle his fingers and his fingers and his thigh at me repeatedly as I apparently crush him into the dirt. ? It's a little unclear as to what's happening, but still. We have hit maximum fast, and that is okay. Oh, these are all garbage. Map select. Pajam! Oh, that was fast. At some point I'll slow it down so we can actually see Chiron fight things. Because it seems like Chiron is capable of actually doing a decent chunk of damage. Oh, we should probably deal with that. Oh, that's a really good amulet, by the way. Anything with 4 stats is almost always, like, amazing. Would you... Is this the same people that make Great Hero's Beard? Yup. Okay. I apologize to those of you whose eyes are... Wow, it goes up to 900%. That's pretty nuts. Alright. Murder Chiron. Well, they haven't done much damage to me. I have not... I did an okay amount of damage to him. I probably should have actually checked the swords he dropped, but whatever. Next one. Fish. Bajoom. Bajoom. That's the other thing. We might just leave this... I realize this is, like, virtually unwatchable. It's certainly virtually unplayable for me. There's nothing I can do. Like, it's a good thing I don't need to use cheese skills at all, because, boy, I would not be able to do bupkis like this. Oh, is my inventory mad full? It is mad full. That's okay, we just got Chiron big ol' upgrade. We got me a big ol' upgrade. Oh, that's my own crit rating. Oh, that's some better gear. Satisfying. Sell it all. More fusion. Alright. And then more HP and defense. I will be the chunkiest. The beefiest. And I guess that's it. So let's start pumping my yin and my yang. I will be untouchable. Super teabag. Dude, this teabag will destroy the universe. Well, I seem to actually be making it a lot farther than I was kind of expecting, given the situation. Like, I kind of went into this expecting that I'd get pummeled, but it actually seems to be working really freaking well. Which is disconcerting. Because I'm not sure if I want this to be the new meta. Because it doesn't feel right. Let's see, tank build, best build? Very possibly, yeah. Like, they're not touching me. I'm seeing my HP barely drop below, like, 1,000. It really depends on when I finally hit something that can actually hurt me. So, mainly we want to look for the sword with the best amount of damage here. I don't know if he can crit. And I might as well just go for the highest damage bonus that I can go with. Because it looks like after that, like, initial slow tax, it's straight up just worth it. Well, that's 3,000 attack power. That's worth it. Wow, that HP defense disparity. Usually I have, like, nearly equal attack and defense. Not this time around. Not even close. Okay, right. We're still leveling those up. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off speed hacks. I want to see this at regular speed. I mean, honestly, it goes pretty fast, speed hacks or no, anyway. Let's see, I don't need 3,000 HP. It's a silly consideration. What I need is attack value. Because, yeah, I personally don't do damage. Well, I do. It's just not much. It's the biggest green. That is the big green. Okay. Another skill point. Keep maxing out yin. We get some random junk. Which is... It's like... It's always 3 stats, but the damage is always just like... It's okay. Alright. So here's the question. Yeah, they're not really touching me. Because I've never really done defense and attack at the same time. And since most of my damage is entirely locked in on Chiron... Like, he's doing hundreds of thousands constantly. I'm, on the other hand, doing about 1/10 that. But I think I scale faster and better than him at a later date. Let's see how I do against the boss. Okay, boss has taken me down by about 10,000 HP. So... I am capable of being harmed here. That said, Chiron just stabs the shit out of it. Yeah, because his damage stats are, I think, independent of mine. I don't think putting points into attack actually increases Chiron's damage at all. And so yeah, by giving him the super stab skill bonus, it actually seemed to have worked really well. Weird. Okay. Any of these other ones gonna give me a bigger green than I got? Doesn't look like it. So I could fight him a couple of times. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's try doing Grand Diptera. Okay, so let's stop at 15 and let's see if I can face tank Overly Perfect Cell. Probably not. I think he's just gonna one-shot me again. As he does. As he always does. Okay, so let's just watch this go. Chiron the friendly stab sword. Okay. So I survived it, but I need a self-heal. I guess time to start speccing into that, I guess. Honestly, we should just go to the next area, though. Like, I could go back to the previous boss. I could probably do... Yeah, I can do the Ghost Highway. So it looks like once you get, like, even the most basic of swords for Chiron, this entire build works. Weirdly better than I was expecting. Okay, so any of these got price stats? Some kind of do. Okay, that is maximum green. Yeah, shame I can't spec any more into skill points for him. Maybe one of these will actually have more upgrades to make him stronger, but I guess we don't have that. But yeah, is this a defense and HP run? Yep. And shockingly, it's okay. We finally ran into something other than overly perfect cell that could kill me. But we made it a little bit farther than I usually do, to say the least. Keep going until I can find like 1 or 2 items that are notably better than what I've got. And the other thing is I could just enhance a Chiron sword, but I know we get some like really ridiculous Chiron swords fairly soon. I am noticing, though, that the healing spell is considerably more useful at this stage of the game. Because when I'm usually just going pure max HP, my HP is going up and down so fast that it's, like, kind of... I'm not going to say meaningless, but it's hard to keep track of. Defense, crit power. Attack speed. Probably best that we just keep going for maximum damage, because that's really where he shines. Okay, we get 2 skill points. I guess I'm gonna keep putting it into Yang just so I'm functional. I'm not actually sure if I'm really that functional either. And now get that 50% defense boost. I was kind of hoping I could get the heal first, but yeah... No, the defense boost when low might actually be even better, because then the moment I get down to that point, I become invincible. More or less, can never get touched. I mean, I'll be touched, but it'll be a gentle caress instead of fatal. Okay. Are any of these better? HP and raw attack. Because, yeah, after a certain point, you also do really start getting enough just raw stats from some of these pieces of equipment that you can just kind of ignore. Well, you don't ignore. The offsets of not putting any points into attack power doesn't matter as much. Maximum numbers. Maximum numbers and attack speed. That's good stuff. I'll just sell the rest. Because, yeah, it does feel like we're progressing pretty dang well. Despite the fact that I'm virtually... I'm not going to say hamstrung by my choices here. But I'm not nearly the bruiser that I usually am. I'm just full meat bag. Alright, so... Here's the question. How well do I do here? Well, I seem to be doing better. I haven't had to enhance a single piece of gear so far, which is actually quite the achievement. Because usually by this point you have to enhance like 1 or 2 things. I'm having to heal a bunch here, but if I enhance some gear, I bet we'll be unstoppable. Oof. And I'm dead. Wow. They hurt. But my numbers go up by another 10,000 like every single time, so it's not so bad. Anything else? More attack speed, less crit power. Attack speed and just raw attack? Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, because I don't think Chiron can crit, unfortunately. I've really been playing this game for 3 hours today. I have. That HP bonus isn't as good. That ring is very good, though. Okay. And yeah, I feel beefy. Like, I feel like I could probably do this without enhancing any of my equipment. Which is good, because I'd like to enhance the equipment I get out of the boss. But I bet the boss is going to just one-shot me. He has the bad habit of doing that. Are these guys supposed to be Nazis or sheriffs? Or they're like weird skeletal sheriff Nazis. Because they've got the badges. Yeah, they've got the little, like, sheriff badges on. But they're, like, dressed up real strange. Would I rather have extra HP? Attack speed and HP. Attack speed and crit power, attack speed and HP. Problem is, like, 8,000 HP is not actually, like, that high of a value. Take the defense, though. Just hoping I can get one or two of these with, like, 3 stats on them so I can immediately boost it. Well, why don't we sell all inventory items? I'm just going to enhance... Feels so wasteful. The one thing I hate about enhancement is, like, you really should be able to choose what plus bonus you're going for and how much, instead of having either max or, like, one at a time at a comically slow pace. But yeah, getting it up to +5 is probably all I need to get it up to. I mean, it already does double the damage that it had earlier at minimal gem cost. Then again, I'm looking at it. We've only got 9 levels before I'm actually done, so let's just slap that on. I'm not Beef Chunk Supreme, but I'm pretty beef chunky. Let's see if we can beat him just by being the incredible bulk. The unbelievable bulk. There we go. That's a better title for what I'm doing right now. Because, yeah, I think this actually is the proper meta here. And then, yeah. Yep. We are pretty much just rolling him. Freaking Chiron's doing, like, nearly 1 million damage per swing there. That's nuts. Let's see. Attack speed, attack crit power. So yeah, let's just go until I prestige here. Now, that would be a swank sword if I hadn't just... I mean, I could enhance that sword, but I bet we can get something better. We certainly get more crystals. And more stats! Okay, strongest man's office. Do I get insta-gamed? No! I actually cleared I cleared a smidge of a wave. I don't think it's worth my time. Not till much later. Okay, well, the ladies seem to not even be able to tickle me. Also, we are actually getting closer to that island. With every wave, I think it gets a little bit closer. Maybe? It was a lot closer last time we did this. Okay. So... yeah, the attack speed's better. Main thing I don't want to give up is that defense percentage is just too good. And we get these. These are not helpful. Okay, beach games. These are not games. These are beach beatings. These ladies with swords don't really stand much of a chance. I'm just too chunky. Like their thighs. Damn, their thighs put my thighs to shame. I'm actually really disappointed that our bulkitude did not go up over the course of this game. Because like, I really feel like I really feel like I don't actually know if we have a name for our character. Well, Beefman Supreme, I'm disappointed he doesn't actually get beefier over the course of this game. Wonders like the invaders from Wonder Woman. Oh shit, they did actually stab me to death. Cheese armor? Wow. Okay. Oh, those are considerably better than I had. I like that 10% defense buff, but I think we want to just go full arm cannon here. 2 more levels and then we can reset. There's also something about costumes, but I do not see where those costumes are. I'm surprised we'd still be unlocking things. Maybe it's once we finish the skill tree. Ooh. I might as well start getting the skill that buffs Chiron here. Admittedly, it's very hard to tell that he's actually speeding up here. Mainly because everything is going so fast to begin with. Well, we seem to be doing fine. It's very hard for me to tell. That's the one problem I have with this kind of thing is, like, because I have it on, like, super speed mode, you kind of disconnect from the actual direct gameplay and results, and even, like, what's going on. You're just like, well, my meter's doing alright, so I think I'm alive. I think I'll live through this. These ladies hurt. Because they hit like trucks. Instead, I kind of got hurt. Well, that worked out. Actually, shockingly well. Well, let's go back in time anyway. Because there's no way I'm beating it on this run. We've still got a couple more reboots before I can. Oh, costume maker. Select armor, turn it into a costume that stays even after time travel. Cool. So, at the very least, I can look like something. Yeah, I wonder how many more progression systems we actually have in this game. I don't know. Probably not that many. I mean, costume maker's not exactly progression, but it's still something.